Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. First, we're going to talk about Nader Elshamy. He just put out a music video and there was a special guest. I'm sure you guys can only assume. And then we're going to talk about Chantal and a little bit of donation drama. Do people deserve a refund? Lastly, we're going to talk about Amber Lynn Reid and her latest upload where she talks about how Destiny made her unhappy despite how the audience feels about the matter. Amber came with receipts. All that and more coming up on today's edition of Girl Talk. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was Nader Elshamy's new music video, which was actually called Sons of Elshamy. And I can only assume that it was a tribute to his brothers. Get it? The Sons of Elshamy. So in the music video, he showed some pictures of his brothers and he also walked around a parking lot while singing. Now, this is all well and good, but we noticed something while watching, and I'm sure you guys did as well, and that is the shadow that is following Nader.
Honestly, yeah, horrific.
Now, we know that Foodie Beauty has been totally involved in his channel, editing every single one of his videos as well as thumbnails. But recently she said that she was going to be done with him, that she wasn't going to be working on his channel anymore. Nader had posted a live video talking badly about Chantal, and she actually went into his channel and deleted that video. It seems like Foodie Beauty's the only one that can talk poo-poo. More on that later, but as you guys can see, it is quite obvious that this is Foodie Beauty behind the camera, and she even went as far as to confirm it during her live today.
Okay, can we just have fun today and just not judge me on my bad decisions? Yes, I helped him. I'm showing him how to edit. I helped him with his friggin' brother's video. I mostly wanted to look at pictures of Hamill. What do you want me to say? It's not funny. No, I didn't. That was an old video, guys. The parking lot one was old. Oh, come on. I'm blocking you. Goodbye. Oh, wait.
We know at this point that Foodie Beauty is no stranger to controversy, but when it comes to this one in particular, I have to say, as much as it pains me to say so, I'm on Chantal's side. And what exactly is that? Well, it's about this super chat debacle. One of Foodie Beauty's VIBs named Vegan for Life actually sent her a $200 super chat, and in the super chat she claimed that that money was for Foodie Beauty to take BBJ to the vet. I think that that cat needs to go to the vet, but I also think that you can't just send somebody a super chat, especially someone like Foodie Beauty, and tell them exactly what it needs to be for. That's just my opinion. If you send this woman money, that's on you. And I have absolutely no sympathy if it doesn't go to where you intended it to go. We have seen this happen time and time again. People were ripped off by her OnlyFans. And at this point, like I said, and I will continue to say, I have absolutely no sympathy for you. In the following clip, Foodie Beauty explains that she reached out to Vegan for Life and said that she would offer them a refund, but she has now made it clear that your super chats are going to go wherever she decides that they're going to go from now on.
Or Vegan crying everywhere about the vet. I sent her an email yesterday. I said, how do I refund you? I'm waiting to hear, and that's like the last. I'm not doing that ever again. Sorry. I don't even, honestly, I don't even feel like doing it because it's just ridiculous. Like, if you send money, I don't know.
I do have to wonder though, when she accepted that super chat, if she did say that she would use it to take BBJ to the vet, or if she just kind of glossed over it, because I can see her saying during her live stream that she's going to use it for that purpose. But honestly, she's probably so out of it during her live stream that she doesn't even remember. She's lucky that we don't have hours and hours to dig for the receipts. Or do we? You have to know by now that if you're going to be supporting Foodie Beauty in that way, you will also be supporting Natter in that way. And that has been made clear as day. All right, you guys. So next I wanted to touch on Amberlynn Reid, do our little Amber update, and I am super excited. We're going to be talking about her video, which is called Lying About What I'm Eating, and I fell in front of my girlfriend, but particularly when it comes to a question about Destiny. Now, the audience always likes to say that Amber was the happiest when she was with Destiny. It just seemed like they were so in love, and then when it came crashing down, Amber was very upset and not in the best place. But Amber begs to differ. She says that when she was with Destiny, she was unhappy. Let's take a look.
Ever watch videos from when you were with Destiny? Do you regret your relationship with Destiny? I've been watching a lot of your content from that era and you seemed really happy with her, but it also seems like the last time you were really independent / weighed less. Oh, this couldn't be more wrong. Okay, so do I watch those videos? Yes, I do sometimes. Do I regret my relationship with Destiny?
Amber has said recently that she has been watching a lot of the videos from the 2019 era. That was particularly her most train wreck era, I suppose you could say.
Absolutely not. I don't regret any relationship I've had with anybody, because I feel like all those relationships, everything I've been through in those relationships have brought me to this very spot, which I am very actually happy with this spot. I can thoroughly tell you I've never ever been this happy. I do get a lot of people constantly telling me like it seemed like I was the happiest when I was with Destiny, and honestly it was a great relationship at the time, but I wasn't internally happy. I would wake up a lot of the days and fake a smile on my face for y'all. There were parts of our relationship that wasn't the greatest.
I guess it's hard to tell because during that era, well, there was a lot of you nows. There was mostly videos, and Amberlynn was able to edit and she was able to portray an image that she wanted people to see. And perhaps she wanted people to see that they were a happy couple when that wasn't always the case.
There was a lot of parts of my life that I absolutely hated and despised.
Yes, my depression. I'm depressed and I'm sorry if that shows in my videos.
It's honestly also weird for me that people think that I was the happiest then when you can physically tell that I wasn't. I was filming a lot of mukbangs, a lot of troll videos, and when that happens, it's because I'm not in the right headspace at all. And when I was with Destiny, I actually weighed 30 pounds less than I weigh now. So really not even that big of a difference, especially for someone my size. As for being independent then versus now, I'm actually more independent now than I was then. I think this is a really good example that sometimes like what I show on YouTube versus what other YouTubers show, like it's not always what it seems to be, if that makes sense.
Amberlynn also states in her newest video that she has a new girlfriend. She talks about an embarrassing story where she fell in front of her new girlfriend, but it appears that Amberlynn will be keeping her offline for now. I support that decision. And Amberlynn also addresses Vlogmas. Will she be doing Vlogmas this year? And she says that no, she's not going to be doing that. Part of Amberlynn's new image is she's trying to break the cycle. And in order to break the cycle, she's not going to put herself into compromising positions. She's not going to set herself up to fail. She has made this schedule and she has been following this schedule for quite a while. I am proud of Amber for following this schedule, to be honest. So she's going to stick to uploading on weekdays and not do Vlogmas. So she's going to continue to be taking the weekends off throughout December. I have to say, as much as I am disappointed that she's not doing Vlogmas, I do think that this is a mature decision on her part to not promise Vlogmas and then end up failing, as she has done several different times. All right, you guys, it's our favorite time of the day, and that is, of course, comment of the day. Today's comment comes from my latest video, which was about Foodie Beauty and the drama with not giving Pete his super chat money. This comment comes in from Hardworking Diva, I like that name, who says, didn't she snipe Natter when he was live? Also, it sounds like she has been paying the bills according to her. So if you guys haven't seen Foodie Beauty, one of her latest community tab posts, she talks about people sniping her live streams and how she doesn't agree with it. Now, sniping means if I was live, I would be watching her live. So it's like live inception, right? I'm live watching her live. That's what sniping is. And yeah, she did do the same thing to Natter, but of course, it's okay when she does it, right? But it's not okay when other people do it. That is also the case when it comes to the drug shaming that she mentioned on her community tab. She does that as well. So it's okay when you do it, huh, Foodie Beauty? I doubt this because Pete's had a job and would qualify for unemployment, but if she has been paying all the bills, it would make sense to offset costs. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. What did you think of Foodie Beauty appearing to be back with Natter, filming his videos? She said in her live stream today, just a few hours ago, that this was an old video, but it looks like she still took the time to edit it and add the pictures of his brothers in. So even if they filmed it, you know, weeks ago, she still put the work in recently. Okay, and what do you think about Amber Lynn saying she wasn't happy with Destiny? That seems to go against what we all thought. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.